Hello, welcome on in, y'all. Highs, hellos. What's going on? Happy Wednesday. Good to have y'all out here. Hi. Hello. Welcome. How are we doing? Good. Great, cool. Moving on. Dan, how we doing? Non-binary Dino, what's up? Mel, how we doing? JJ Burr, what's going on, my dude? Asylum Crafts, hi. Sunk Squid, does that mean you're really just really far underwater? I don't know. The Real Voids, what's going on? The reason I want to design 2000 by 2000 block area
Nice to meet you.
to build your next world. Good luck, dude. It's a big space. Country Bell, 1 year? I know you said 9 months, but mine's showing 1 year on my side, so you might have a big old tree now. You never know. Mandolin, hi, how we doing? Hello, Moira, what's up? David Smith, hi. Jinxie, how we doing? Also, a big thank you to the gift membership fairy before stream. Thank you. Anna, how we doing today? Welcome on in.
Been a while. How are we?
We tired, Harold. We tired. Thank you for the 16 months, my dude. I really appreciate it. I went to the Kraken game last night, and I fell asleep at 12:45 or so, and normally I'm asleep by 11 p.m. So I'm a little sleepy today, but it's good. Kraken ended up losing, but they did a great showing against the Avalanche, and it was really good time. So I really had a lot of fun with the friends and fam last night. But yeah, went to a game. I did go to a game. It was really good. We had really good seats. Liz, I'll post a picture in the mod chat for where our seats were, because I'm sure you're curious. But we had some really good seats, and then I found out my brother was at the game too. I didn't realize didn't realize he was there until we were on our way there. He was there for a work thing. But yeah, it was really fun, really good time. Is this hockey? Yeah. So, sports. I'm in the process of buying tickets to a hockey game. Yeah. I just put it in the all mod chat if you wanted to see. But we had really good seats. It was great. Yeah, it's a typical hockey game. There are a lot of goals going on. There's a few fights. Great hockey game all around. And Kraken were up for a while, which was crazy. For people who don't follow it, the Kraken are not very good this year. They're 12-12 right now, and we were playing against the Colorado Avalanche, who were 23-2, and we gave them a run for the money. So I'll say it was hockey, not football. Yeah, a boy aquarium. Everybody's yelling fight, and then it was just kiss, and that's the way to go. But yeah, it was a good time. It was really fun. Is Creative World fixed? Yeah, I was able to get everything fixed after Monday's stream. We're gonna be in the survival world today, actually. The plan is that I would like to spend a wee bit of time working towards the goal of creating our mob switch.
12 months. Happy holidays.
Valen, thank you so much for the 1 year. I really appreciate you. Happy holidays right back at you. Yeah, it's always 12-12 is okay, I would say. I mean, yeah, we're not the bottom of the league, but we're not doing too hot. But yeah, they played well last night. They played really well last night, so it was really fun. It was a really good game to watch. Also, Linksy, I don't know if I just completely ignore this popping up or if it just didn't pop up, but thank you for the 2 years, dude. I really appreciate that. Did that pop up and I just didn't say anything? I don't know. Maybe you got insta spam filtered. I'm sorry, man, but thank you for the 2 years. Hope you're doing well today. Happy holidays. Saw the second channel video on Misadventures. Are you planning to go back into that series? Your rap? I know, I'm so sorry. Yeah, so for those who didn't see, there's a new video on the second channel for Misadventures that went live this morning. That is running my dungeon. It's done. It's fully completed. Lizzie finished it all up, and yeah, it was really cool. It was a really, really fun experience to go through and like see something that you've built in Minecraft. And you know, we always build these things in Minecraft and we're always like in our brains, at least in my brain, I'm always like, man, it'd be so cool if like these, like I wanted a bear den. So I wanted bears to be in this part of this cavern. But like, obviously, unless you put polar bears in there in Minecraft, you're not going to get a bear. And we want a big old grizzly bears. And so seeing that final version come through of everything in there with like bandits that you can fight, and then a whole bear den, grizzly den over there, and then like a huge boss at the end, and like bringing a dungeon that I built into reality was really, really cool. So yeah, it was a really fun time to be able to run through it and see it into what it was there, minus the bear herding noises. I know, so we had to in order to make the bears, we obviously retextured them, but we used the panda as the base, and I think the sound that was used for it is the panda hurt sound. And it's so sad. Did you set yourself on fire in the thumbnail? No, I accidentally, well, actually, I mean, yes, I was on fire in the thumbnail. But no, I didn't set myself on fire in the thumbnail. I was a dummy trying to fight a gas, and instead of clicking my rocket, I clicked my chest plate, and I fell into the lava. So, yeah. What's the video about? It's running the dungeon on Misadventures. So if you've caught up with Misadventures, or you know what's going on over there, you've seen the whole dungeon build come together, and now it's actually functional for players to go and do it and all that stuff. So the bear whining is bad. Yeah, we might tweak that. I want to see what other people on the server say before we make any changes to it. But I've been in here as I need to run my hoglin farm for a wee little bit, so I've just been watching these piggies go down. Maybe we could use the piglin hurt sound. That might be better than the hoglin hurt sound. Because after today, no, that's a little too gross. After today, this farm will no longer be functional. So I was hoping to stock it up a little bit, and that's a decent amount of pork in here. That's a good amount of pork. Will there be a hardcore video tomorrow? There is a world tour coming out tomorrow. So if you got 2.5 hours of free time tomorrow that you're looking to fill, oh, I don't want to go through that portal. Boy, oh boy, do I got a video coming for you. Okay, so today what we need to do is we need to get a rail line that's going to go from here all the way into there. And on top of that, we've got a lot of villagers. What do you mean no longer functional? What do you mean? We are building a mob switch that's going to be inside of the tree. So within 128 blocks of the nether tree, which a few of my farms on the roof are, they're no longer going to be functional. Because we're going to be filling it with zombie villagers who are going to be taking up the mob cap. I've ran this for a good while, just in the background as we've been doing other things. And I think there's like 40 something villagers in there. So you can see all the no, you can't see it. My webcam's in the way. There we go. Nope. There. Now you can see all the bouncy boys. We need to move all of them in minecart. Blah, 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 blah. They got to go to here, get a job, go through here, turn into a zombie villager, and then we got to go up that way. But we have to trade with them once in order to lock their profession in. And then that's going to create a mob switch, and we're not going to chunk load the mob switch. It's only going to purely be loaded if we're nearby the tree. So my entire nether is not going to be safe, but a small corner of my nether is going to be safe. Now that's a mosh pit. Oh, yeah. You think they're going to do a death wall in there, or you think they're just going to keep just normal moshing? That is a lot of mms. Okay, I kind of wrote a list of things I want to do in a certain order. Let me pull this up. Rail line, and then we're going to build a box for them, blah, 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 blah. Okay, we need to go get some rails. Ow. You know, I was going to fold laundry today, but I think I'll block out the 2-hour window tomorrow to do it instead. There you go. There you go. Excellent choice. Yeah, I know tomorrow's video is a huge video, but I'm hoping everybody's going to enjoy it. I need to get some gold and some redstone because we want to use a decent amount of powered rails for this probably. We've got gold in here. Do I, redstone would be in here. That's honestly probably enough. We can use regular rails too. I don't really care about this being the quickest thing ever. Well, I've got iron in here. That'll be fine. We also actually need a ton of iron for minecarts and whatnot too. So we'll bring a decent amount of that. And do I have any sticks? Ooh, how do you make an activator rail? Activator rail. Oh, okay. Sick. Easy. We just need stick.
Please.
Why don't you swap out your pork chops for golden carrots? Because they're worse. Pork chops are better than golden carrots for a hardcore Minecraft player. Stick. Who is that? Who? Hey, hey, hey. Hey, 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 he's 71 months, my guy. Thank you so very much. My dude. Thank you. I really appreciate that. All right, let's get some of that. We actually only literally just need one activator rail because we just need it at the very end. We probably want a stack of those. And I need more stick. Okay, there's 2 stacks of rails. There's that. And then I guess I could just use a bunch of levers. So we'll go get some cobblestone real quick. We can use levers as the way to keep everything going. 15? Nah, we'll get a few more. I'm always out of levers, and I'm going to need a ton in the Cyberpunk city, so might as well get started. Have you got any ideas about the video after the world tour? I have my next 2 videos planned out already for what I want to do. So we're just we're going to be working through those. Cobblestone is slightly more blast resistant than regular stone, right? In terms of gas exploding things. Asking for a friend. That should be fine though. We can put all these guys back. Yeah, because I need a power for the activator rail. Ooh, I also need a cactus and a hopper. We'll get that later. Actually, I want to do that later into the thing. We'll get minecarts and all that stuff later as well. I'm trying to do this in stages so it looks nice in the video. Of a little narrative of how we're setting it all up. Okay, that'll be fine. We'll put my redstone dust back in here. That's fine in there. Cool. I think we can get going. Last video of the year. Yeah. Cactus, you say? Cactus. Yeah, last video of the year comes out tomorrow. Oh, you know, I forgot to stop that. Let me just save that real quick. Real slow. We're going to save it real slow. This part has been very slow recently. Not having a great time with it. Oh, not having a great time with that instantly going back in there too. It's okay. Do you think there should be a shoot block, like a faster hopper? I feel like if there's a faster hopper in Minecraft, it's just going to make hoppers irrelevant, because why would you want items moving slower? Well, irrelevant in most cases. So I don't really think we need a shoot in Minecraft. Is there a specific point where a rail comes out? Like, can I just do like this and the rail will always come out there? How do I know which way the rail comes out? Let's test. you have a storage room? I have a storage rooms. Yes and no. I have storage rooms. Okay. If we nope. Oh geez, I don't want that. I guess you sit there now. You wait there. It's the direction that the cart comes from, so if it goes north, it'll exit south due to momentum. Okay, so if I go through the portal in that block and then wherever I'm out and looking, that's where I would go. So if I'm here, it would go here. Okay. Let's test. I love that they can go through portals now. Yes. Sick. Okay, so we're gonna give like that, and then we're gonna throw some powered in. But before we do the rail, well, this is probably gonna be a stupid idea, but let's do this anyways. I probably need more cobblestone. Will you still have a forever world if YouTube wasn't your full-time job? I would most likely still be playing Minecraft to some extent. I do think, though, I would probably play in creative. Because I think if this wasn't my job, I would still enjoy it. But I think I'd be enjoying different parts of it. Because through this being my job, I've really fallen in love with survival. Because I have the free time to dedicate to it. Well, not free time, but work hours to dedicate to it. We're totally chill right now. There's no issues whatsoever. Right? Now we just know that those are going to go back in there. Great. Sick. This is where we gotta be. Where's the chunk border? Doesn't matter. Anywhere in here is fine. Okay. An activator's rails kick out to the right side, so we'll want to do this.
Keep it real.
OMG a fWhip stream. I like those __
Hey Jan, how we doing? Welcome on in. Thanks so much for the dono. Dude, we finished with 3 extra cobblestone. Nice. Okay, so step 1, we need an activator rail right here. It's going to continue on, but we need that so that anybody who comes through here is going to get kicked out to this side. And we need a trapdoor. No, you can use that little tiny amethyst thing, right? I don't really know. We'll figure it out. And then we need to... Ooh, we're probably going to need more rails. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Thank you for the gift membership as well. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4. Doing a little surveillance. That's not powered. Jinxie, I'm so sorry. It really should be working. I don't know why it didn't work. Oh, don't walk off the side. Not good to do that. Why isn't it working? It's on. I have the extension installed. Oh, wait. It was muted. Okay, it should work now. Sorry, Jinxie. Thank you for the biddies. I'm sorry your gas sound didn't play. We heard it? You all heard it? Oh, okay. Well, I didn't hear it. I don't know. Oh, you know, it was... You heard it? Okay. Well, it's not coming through for me for some reason. Can I monitor the audio? I don't know. We'll see if that works. So you all heard it. Then that's great. This is totally fine. And I can just look like I'm an absolute gamer over here who just didn't get fazed by it at all. Who definitely made enough powered rails. We might. This might work. Oh, dude, freaking calculated. Hopefully. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, we're in. Oh, I haven't opened that can yet.
Pleased to meet you.
31 months let go.
Okay, we need to fix that stuff. Excuse me, I'm gonna bring you friends soon. Leave me alone. Corvus, thank you for the 31 months, though. Really appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so there's that done. And then next up, I need to make a box inside. Not for pigs. Okay. First up, I want to just get these end rods that we can use for a little lighting on the inside of here. So we can get that. And then I also actually need glass. Do I have a lot of any? Oh, no. Not the tree. Not the tree. Not the tree. Not the tree. You're so mean right now, Mr. Ghost. Yes. No. No. My rail. No. I don't have enough to replace those. No. Oh, thank God we have extra in here. Okay, we saved the tree, though. The tree's fine.
Keep it real.
How you doing today, fWhip? _fWhip heart.
I'm tired. But I'm good. I'm doing pretty good today. Okay, what do I have a lot of the certain type of glass? Let's give them a gray floor and light blue walls. Oh, I have that as a replay buffer. I could save that footage. Hopefully it's still got enough of it. Okay. All right, in here we just need, I'm thinking just like a 4x4.
Catching up from a longest John's stream.
Love you, Jason. Thanks so much for the 14 months, my dude. Hope you're doing well today. Technically, they only need this. Oh, you know, we need to bring an extra block this way. Because then we can have them just fall right in. And they shouldn't take any damage. I don't have enough glass to do another layer around it of that color, so we can just make this a gross amalgamation of whatever I have. And cyan should do it. All right, this is going to be the death pit of where all of our lovely, lovely villagers are going to sit.
Pleased to meet you.
But we can make it nice and bright and shiny for them. Mason Rocks, thanks so much for the Prime, dude. I appreciate you. For the 1 year, too. Whoa. Thank you so much. There we go. And we'll put the extras on there when it's ready. That's cyberpunk, right? How many mobs have to be in there for it to work? 128 is what will make it perfect. Oh, you know, these lag. I'm not going to cover the bottom floor with that. We're going to get... Do I have frog lights anywhere? A little... We do. Okay. Just to give it a little bit of light around here for when we're in the area. This will... 1, make it easier to see. 2... Oh, that's open. I missed blocks when I was building. Harder. That should keep us a little bit safer out here. You inspired me to jump back into the Cyberpunk 2077, having a great time. Yeah, I'm thinking about playing again soon. I've been really, really wanting to play it. I'm going to wait until I reinstall everything on my computer, though. Okay. We need a wooden trapdoor. And then I need this to test. Okay, so technically what should happen is we go through this. I should have done this on the powered rail. But we'll hit the activator rail, and it doesn't drop you off. Okay, good thing we tested. It's that, like, amethyst bud that works, right? I'm pretty sure I've seen techie people use that. So we need to go get a little amethyst. Like the itty-bitty, teeny-tiniest, whittle, itty-bitty baby one. Yeah, I definitely don't have any. Quit building cyberpunk? Yeah, man. We're getting there. Is this going to break the Froglight farm? Nope. It'll only break the Hoglin farm and the gas farm. Everything else functions. I've tested. The gold farm is fine. Froglight farm, Magma Cube farm, Wither Skeleton farm, gold farm are all going to be fine. Gas farm, really don't use anymore. I need to just make a better farm for that type of stuff anyways. Okay, so we... Oh, Jesus. Pausing. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. World, please. My game is so freaking laggy in the overworld right now, dude. Where can I get a world download? Tier 1 memberships, Twitch subs, Patreon supporters get access through the world download through the Discord. How many days you going strong? We're 12,116, 19. Oh, there's more end rods in there. I might have a budding amethyst in here somewhere. No, we have amethyst clusters. Bummer, dude. All right, well, anyways, while I'm up here, we need to make dried gas. Oh, wow. We need to make a hopper and a few chests, which I should have. Actually, I have both of them in here. If you just... Let me just do that. So I don't need that. If you just run a minecart into a
Pleased to meet
cactus, but there's I think I know how this works. If not, we'll lose a minecart, but I can test. I need a sand, though. Wouldn't have any in here. That's fine. We'll get there. Is it Uso? Deegan? I'm assuming. Thank you so much for becoming a member, dude. Appreciate it. Where's that chicken now? It's not the chicken this time. I think it's a little bit of an issue with the data pack that makes the world height extra tall that I can't uninstall. So it's a wee bit of a problem. Okay, we do need a few more rails, so I'm gonna go craft some more actually. But first, let's go break an amethyst. Deegan is fine. Okay. Do you have a good game for the World Cup? We have a decent game for the World Cup coming in. It'll be a fun one. It's two fairly evenly matched teams. What am I doing down? Amethyst. Problem is that everything in here is definitely fully grown. So we're gonna have to clear out a few and wait for it to... Okay. What will the January project be? It's probably gonna be the Cyberpunk City, I'll be honest. Probably a lot of land clearing for it, and then okay, that's hopefully enough that we can get one of those random ticks to come through and grow something. That's 24 open spots. 25. By the time we go back and craft some more rails, that should hopefully do it. By the way, you only need 80 zombies because the mob cap is 70. I thought the mob cap on Java is 128. Can anybody else verify what the mob cap is? Anybody? I don't want to trust 80 and when it... I've always been on the assumption that it's 128. It's 70? Okay. Wait, for real? So I only need 70 villagers? I only need 70 villagers? Oh, that's amazing news. Wow. Oh, I didn't get a cactus. We can go over here. 70 per player? Huh. Okay, so we only need 70. Sick. I was about to do a whole 128. Dang, the cactus farm's making bone meal. Iron farm's making iron. Okay. I also need some more cobblestone. Hooray! That means I did an entity count on the villagers, and I'm pretty sure we've got about 40 in there. So we're actually halfway. Hey, Secret Unknown, how we doing? Pretty sure it's not 128. Where am I getting 128 from? I've heard 72 before. Any crystals want to age? Fine, I guess I just harvest other crystals. I'm not even sure this works. I'm pretty sure it does. Am I on the right track here? Or am I just gonna wait around for something that won't work? What are we doing today? We are working on getting set up to move zombie villagers into the Nether. 120 is the full mob cap, so if you need just hostile mobs, then 70.
Keep it real.
Scott. Hi. Hello. So many first-time chatters. What the heck? Dude, what were you up to today? Welcome on in, y'all. Hi. There's so many people. Oh my gosh. Chat is just gone. Hi, everybody. We're waiting for amethyst crystals to grow right now because I need the baby stage of them. Death? You were doing death today? Sounds fun. I'm assuming death translates to vampires SMP. Train murder. And vampires. Okay. Got it. I was like, death maybe could also be Christmas vibes SMP. Murder Train. Is Murder Train a Minecraft thing or is that a different video game? Train murder with vampires and friends? Murdering a train? Why would you murder a train? That's rude. What'd the train ever do to you? Dr. Rat Train Murder Map. Okay. I actually do know what some of those words mean. Now, Dr. Rat, they develop a lot of mods, right? Didn't they? I'm pretty sure they made a lot of mods. It's like murder mystery on a train with vampires and friends. Basically Mafia in Minecraft. Got it. Some... Oh, yes! I think we need 2 of those. I'm really just acting on a hunch here that I'm pretty sure I've seen Impulse do this. Rat played with them. Nice. That's gotta be fun. Making a game and then being able to play that game with other people and see how they experience the thing. That's gotta be really cool. I would love to do that one day. For those who haven't heard, my dungeon on Misadventures is now finally out there, so I can kind of see how people would do something like that. Lizzie did all the mechanics and everything for it, but I did have the opportunity to finally run the Grizzly Den on Misadventures, and it's live on the server for everybody else to check it out and partake and get eaten by bears. It's gonna be fantastic. Rat went total psycho at the end. It was so good. Well done. 128 blocks is the block radius around a player for mobs. Okay, I was just thinking Minecraft. 128 across the board. Yes. Okay, I'm pretty sure this works. I guess, before we commit to it, let's try it here. If we do a little boom, boom. I need to power the rail. I have lever. We do an activator rail right there. We throw our lever right here. That activates it. And then if we come around the corner, this will kick me off. Please to the right side. That's the left side. Nope. Nailed it. How do I get them to just boop out to that side and fall? I probably should have looked up how to do this before we got into here. There's another small amethyst if you want to grab an extra. Oh, there he is. There's 2. They're so cute. Is it maybe like the second stage? Like not like this baby one? Are you finished with the jungle village? Can't wait for a video of it. I am done with it. It's actually not going to be a video. It's featured in the world tour that's coming out tomorrow, but I'm not planning to do a video on it. We got 3 small amethyst buds. Okay, so that's all I got. We're just gonna pause that. Plop him down there. Players are different from mobs. Now with the mob switch, you can get rid of all the buttons on the tree, right? Yeah, I'll probably leave them though, I'll be honest. I ain't gonna spend the hours to remove those buttons. All right, one other thing I'd like to try here. Let's just grab some glass real quick. I've got some on hand. And we can just throw... We do this. Yeah, but... No! Okay, so... Any thoughts? Any thoughts on how a fWhip could fix this? I may know. Because I am running out of thoughts. You could punch a zombie villager in the glass pit if you can't get this to work. True, but that's way more manual. I was kind of hoping to just send them through the portal and then they're on their lovely way. You know? Oh well, let's go get the rest of the system set up. And we'll try a few things with a zombie villager. What are you trying to do? I'm trying to get the mobs that'll come in the minecart, go down, they get on their activator rail. Well, they're in their minecart, they come along, they hit an activator rail, and it kicks them out to the side. And then the hope is that that side area will just fall into those guys. We're gonna trade with them once, zombie them, and then we will be sending them into the Nether to fill the hostile mob cap. You just place the box on the left instead of the right, but they should spit out to the right. I thought that's how it works. I thought activator rails always spit to the right. I should have left that. All right, well, regardless, I did bring cobblestone. I want to do a whaboom and a whaboom, and we're going to need a whaboom. Just gonna go into there. And we're gonna also need a boop boop. Isn't it random? No, I thought it's very not random. Okay. Then that guy's gonna go here, and we're gonna have a cactus right there, and that theoretically we're gonna test with a minecart. That's going there. Boop 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 boop. Weep kick, and hopefully yes. Lovely jubbly. Okay, cool. If there's no hostile mobs in the Nether, I'd still die to lava. Stupid lava. Yeah, I fell in this morning trying to get the thumbnail for the stream. When's the new 1000 days coming out? I haven't done 1000 days in forever, dude. I'll be honest. What multi-chat tool do I use? I'm using Meld Studio for multi-streaming. It has a built-in one. Good morning, Kiwi. Got coffee now. Good, good, good. We are trying to figure out how the heck to get mobs to spit out to this side over here. We could... I don't know where I was going with that. I was hoping that in the start of saying we could, that something would come to me. Nothing, in fact, came into my brain with that statement. I want to see if this... Because these guys can... Yeah, they can... They're technically a block... We're gonna see. Yes! I'm in the hole! We made it in the hole!
Pleased to meet you.
I have a new tree. Let's go.
Kiwi, 2 years? Thank you so very much. I appreciate you. How you doing today? Welcome on in. Where did I steal this minecart from? From the Amethyst farm. I never use that minecart. We're actually lag calling by getting rid of that. It's okay. Track them with eggs. Yeah, if this doesn't work, a turtle egg over there and then like a little trapdoor line that they'd fall through could work. That's a good way. That's a good idea. I think this will work though. Okay, I'm gonna create a little platform here that we can just jump to, and then we can get our mine carts. All right, we are going to get... You know what? Just for safety's sake, we're gonna do 75. No, 76 villagers. So I will get, or do we want to just do 80? We could do 40 and 40. Let's do 80 just to be safe. So we can make 80 minecarts. But, oh, I was totally supposed to record that little thing. I'm going to just put a note in there as a reminder. And then I'm going to save it real quick. Alright, T22. Okay, we need to make a bunch of minecarts. Which means, oh no, Minecraft, don't crash. Dude, saving replays recently has been chunking my game. We're gonna give this a second. It's my Minecraft just froze. Ah, we're back. Okay, I don't need glass anymore for now. With our candles, I'll throw in the crystals, because why not? People love candles and crystals. Aiden, welcome on in, dude. Excuse me, sausage, leave me alone. Alright, what's a good, cheap villager trade? Like a 1 emerald villager trade. Like, I give 1 emerald, I complete a trade. I do not care what the trade gives me. What is a villager that has high probability of their first trade only costing 1 emerald? Zombert. Iron. That's not a first rank trade. That's a second rank trade. Fletcher sticks. Again, I'm asking for 1 emerald. I want to pay 1 emerald. I do not want to earn an emerald. Where did I put all my nether stuff? Oh, put it all in there. I want to pay 1 emerald. Cleric with redstone. True. That's not a bad one. Yeah, clerics is probably our best bet. Actually, I want to put those into here. We'll put those. I'm keeping the levers on me. That I'll leave in there because I always like having a little cobblestone back in here. Yeah, clerics are pretty good. Farmer does emerald for wheat, right? I thought you give them wheat. Or is the emerald for bread? Regardless, I need to make 38 of these. Sick. Love that. Okay, that's 38. That'll bring us up to 40. And then we can get emeralds, which we can get down there. 1 emerald for bricks. I do like bricks. Jarfin, I think you nailed it, dude. I think we're going with stonecutter. 1, because I already have one in my inventory, and 2, I like bricks. Okay. I need that guy out of there. He's gonna stand there. The next step I actually need before we get to this is I need to make another double chest. Bam, bam, that's right there. And now we're going to be crafting a ton of minecarts. Get all those in there, plop them into here. Bam. And there we are. We now have 40 minecarts ready to go. And we just got to do that twice through. Then the other part I also need is we need 80. 1, 2, 3. So that'll be 90. Put those back in there. Take 9, 10 away. There we have 80. And we're going to be using our stone cutter. Hello, friend. Would you like to be a stonemason? Thank you. And there we go. 10 bricks for 1 emerald. Woohoo! I need to put that over here. You're going to go that way. Say hello to our friend. He goes along there. Yay! And then I'm going to make sure that this is all going blah, 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 all the way through to the end. Love it. And now, friendo, you can go off on that direction. Use your crossbow. I don't really use a crossbow. I have my bow right there. I will bow, wow, 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 wow. Where he is going. Look at him. He's off. He's zooming. And I just want to speed up ahead of him real quick. See if we can slide all the way inside. And our friend should end up in here and into the pit. And then our chest here has the minecart. Yes. Just got to do that 79 more times. Let's go. Why doesn't the villager have a sword? Why would he have a sword? We didn't give him one. Oh, okay. Right. 60. No, I'm gonna do 80 just to be safe. It'll make it quicker for a villager to turn into a zombie. Wait, what? What about? What about quicker for villager to turn into a zombie? That wasn't one of my 40 minecarts. That would have messed everything up. Alright, so we need to take... We're going to do 9 in here for now, and we can start clearing these villagers out. And then I also need to get more rockets just for safety purposes. You should give the zombie a sword. Oh, Undead Sausage? I think Undead Sausage has a sword. You have a sword, buddy? No, he does not. Huh. That's okay. You want a job? No, you want that job. You want that job. Please, you need that job. You're gonna love being a stonemason forever and ever and ever. Fine. I'm gonna see if he even picks up a sword. I don't know if he picks up a sword. I might not have checked that. So if he picks up a stone sword, it'll at least help a bit. Do you want that? No, you want that? Yeah, he doesn't like swords. That's okay. You just... Does the mob switch work even if it's not loaded in? Nope, that is exactly why we're doing it. If it worked everywhere without being loaded in, I would not at all be doing a mob switch. I find those types of mob switches extremely cheaty. Oh, right, I gotta turn that on. No, so the entire goal of this mob switch here is that I will not be turning. I will only be protecting the Nether city. Nothing else will be protected. I'm gonna wait here for a second, Because I want to know if he's just going to go all the way. Can he go the distance? Gold sword. Are you on the new update yet? I'm not. I'm going to update soon. No, he does not go the distance. Okay, he waits for me. So we have to come through with him too. And he's down. Yeah, so I'm not planning to goodbye. Oh. Am I getting a love tap on the way out? Yeah, so I have zero plans to do a mob switch that covers an entire dimension or multiple dimensions. I think that type of stuff's extremely cheaty. I am okay with doing a mob switch that will keep areas inside of the Nether or the End safe. I'm never going to do a mob switch in the overworld. But in order to make building in the Nether something that's kind of feasible without having to constantly worry about spawn proofing and or gas blowing up your stuff, you unfortunately need a mob switch. It really sucks. You absolutely need a mob switch in order to do much of anything. Do I have any other extra stone cutters? I normally don't really keep them on me. No, I don't. Dang. That's gonna be a lot of jump back and forth through the portal. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of wait over these dang villagers to take them dang gerbs. These dang villagers ain't gonna take in their gerb. Well, that's out of working hours? Ugh. No, it's not. Off you go. You didn't go the distance. We could probably skip Undead Sausage and just run along with them as a villager and let them drop in and be consumed by the horde of their friends. Yeah, he made it to there. Also, if we finish the villagers, we need to go replace iron golems over there. So if we finish these guys, which we're, what, an hour into stream today? It took a while to get set up and start the journey, but we're getting there. I've been watching your hardcore videos since the start, and tips on starting my world so it doesn't last only 2 weeks. Get goals to work towards that aren't just build a house, build an enchanting setup, get netherite armor, blah 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 blah. Pick goals that are bigger, smaller, whatever it might be, and not a goal that you're like, I'm completing this tomorrow. Those types of goals are good, but you want to have those as like your sub goals working towards your bigger goal of maybe you have a sub goal that is, or maybe you have a big goal of you want to build up a city. Okay, great. That sounds awesome. How the heck do you build a city in Minecraft? And then that's daunting, that's spooky, that's scary. But then if you break that down from there, instead of just... he keeps like almost taking a job and then not taking a gerb. But if you break it down from I'm building a city, which sounds like a big lofty thing. It's taken me 3 years to do it and I'm still not done. Then you break that down into smaller stuff of, okay, I want to build the upper district of the city, which is going to be themed around an industrial area with a bunch of blacksmiths and armor smiths and mechanic shops and wagon repair areas, the horse stables, the blah, blah, blah. You're like, okay, cool. That's still really, really big. But then also every single thing that I just rattled off right there is, again, a sub goal of that goal. So you feel that by accomplishing and finishing a building, you're working towards the goal of completing your city, which gives you that motivation of, hey, like, we're getting there. We're getting up there. Yeah. And then you're like slowly working towards that, you know? That's the big thing. Is you want big goals that you're not going to achieve in a week, but you can break it down to give yourself progress that still feels satisfying, like towards getting to that goal. Sorry, it's something in my eye. I know. I realized we can let him get his little monkey bonks. Turn that off. Queue up a second villager. And hope... Oh, I should have waited. But hopefully that means by the time we get back, he's stonemasoned. Wondering how would I make a creative copy of my 180-day survival world? Copy pasta. Open to LAN. Enable cheats. / game mode space creative. Close world. Reboot. In creative. The cool part is every single villager that we put in here is just starting to take the mob cap. So technically already 4 less mobs can spawn in this part of the Nether. Pretty cool. It's like writing a book. Take it 1 chapter at a time. Yeah, and then also have your notes of like what you want the whole book to be. Like if you're just flying by the... What's that phrase? Why do I want to say seat of your pants? I don't know. If you're just winging it, going, bro, and you like don't really have a great goal in mind for what you want to do, like it's gonna come with just like bleh around it. Like you're not gonna have a whole lot of cohesion. So I think having that big goal of your overarching story of everything that you want to do together. Of me, my big tagline is I want to build a medieval fantasy world full of interconnected civilizations. In order to make a medieval fantasy world, we're thinking this scale. This is the big world that we're building right now. That's daunting as heck. That doesn't sound like something you can do at all. But then we zoom in here and we have, okay, this is the region of Path. Still daunting as heck. This is crazy. This is huge. Okay, but here's this little river. That sounds fun. Let's build a town right along the river. And now we've scaled our project down to here, and we're just focused on the town. We're focused on the farmland around it to show the people in the town eat. That's all fancy. That's still pretty big, though. Let's zoom it down even further, and this is very blurry because it's a mini map. But now we're at 1 building, just to like showcase. Like this is just 1 building right here in the center. So you take your big goal of we're building the world, we're building the entire world. And you just keep zooming in to smaller and smaller details until you get to something that you're excited about. It doesn't even have to be the whole building. You can literally just focus on a part of the building. Like you don't need this picture, bad. The more zoomed in you can get of I'm building this 1 boat today. I'm building the docks for the boats today. That's progress. That's progress towards getting 80 villagers as zombie villagers, stonemasons. Don't you dare roll away. If I hold this sword out, will you take a job? Which map mod use? I like Zeros world map. Because it's only a world map and it's not a mini map. So I know there's some people who really like to use mini map mods as well. I tend to not go for mini map mods. Let's see if he wants to be a stonemason now. Got around last meeting days. Have a good stream. Hey, Country Bell, thanks for hanging. Hopefully that means holiday break is coming soon. Are all of these blades around you menacingly enough telling you that you want to be a stonemason? Aha, thank you. Wow, lovely. Nice to see you today. Oh, that wasn't the one that was his job block, but that's fine. Send you that way. Send our next patient in. He'll be waiting there for me. We might as well start cycling. Ooh, why do you have the particles but no gerb? You won't detect their gerb. How long are you planning to stream today? Probably like another hour. Ooh. Actually, maybe not. About an hour. Fine, I'm gonna go deal with the other villager. Thanks, sausage. A little butt tap on the way by. Reason being, though, is I am going out to do a Christmas gift exchange with my fam tonight. And Dr. Gerb. I really don't like South Park, but I do love that bit. Would I have to use the Nether to transport villagers to my base like 200 blocks away? I mean, you never have to do anything in Minecraft. Can you take a gerb? You want one of these? Where do you want them? It's the middle of the day, sir. What if we did one there? What if we just like surround you? With as many accessible stone cutters and sharp blades as possible, and hold out an emerald and a brick. Are we getting there? Nice to see your clock show up in game. All mine are invisible since the update. Huh, weird. You gotta check if you have some weird texture pack installed. Yeah, I mean, if your base is only 200 blocks away. Oh, dude, I saw that. I would probably just, you know, wing it and just send the overworld rail, because at the point it's going to take you to get all of the obsidian and everything set up to be able to move them. Or the other way, that's the chosen one. Oh. Let me send this guy on. We're at that prime time of the day where villagers love picking up gerbs. Oh, another one. We're gonna just they can all go, I'm sure. I'm sure this won't be regrettable in a minute. Fast bake is working. Yeah, this is what it's like working in a startup. You get your job and then the company's closed down and you're off to a different company. All right, we've got 3 through and you're not picking your gerb. My Pocket Edition game updated without me knowing, so I was surprised when I found the spear. Yeah, Bedrock will just auto-update. Well, I just almost fell off the side. I'm missing a villager. I thought we sent 3 through. Did we only send 2? Maybe he made it already? One, 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah, he already did make it. There's 7 in here. Nice. Ah, brick. I love brick. Do you think you'll play other games than Minecraft? I play a lot of other games than Minecraft. I'm playing Baldur's Gate 3 right now. I'm playing Civilization 7 again right now. You're not supposed to be there. No, don't send me through. I want to send you through. Nope. Okay. As someone who has never made a mob switch, is it just fill up the mob cap with other stuff? More or less. But it has to be other stuff that won't despawn, but also counts as a valid hostile mob. So your two options that I'm aware of are shulkers and zombie villagers. But where a lot of people go wrong on zombie villagers, which I know Germsy Boy, who recently did a mob switch for his Nether hub, ran into the issue with, of he was breaking the minecarts manually. As the zombie villager was going like into here, he was, instead of using an activator rail to kick him out, he was using his sword to swipe, I'm assuming, and break the minecart. Which then caused the zombie villagers half the time to pick up their minecart. And for those who know how the game works, if a mob is holding something or is name tagged, it is removed from the hostile mob cap. So every one of his zombie villagers that he put in there was removed from the hostile mob cap if they picked up their whatchamacallit thingy thing. Still don't have a gerb? How do you not have a gerb? You've been surrounded by stone cutters forever. Yeah, wardens also work as long as they're constantly sensing something, because then they don't despawn. That's true. Would you like to be a stonemason, sir? Is there any inkling around you that is guiding you towards the career of a stonemason villager? Something in the air, maybe? The whirring of some blades with wind rustling through over your bald head? Of, you want to be a stonemason. I got emeralds. I'll buy brick. Sorry, was that too forward? That's the most threatening job block you could have picked. Thank you, Liz. I'm really happy you think so. What did I come into? Nothing. It's fine. We're trying to buy bricks from zombie villagers. See? He wants to sell us brick. Okay, there's the first 9 down, which means we can fill this again. Ocean of Infestation and Silverfish Spawner. Yes, that does work. The problem with it, though, is that if you ever load that in again, they will all disappear. So basically a bunch of zombie villagers in a hole not contributing to the mob cap, etc., because they were all attached to their carts. For Germ, yeah. Which is why we're kicking them out of their mine carts in here. And then I'm also ensuring that they're not picking up any items. So after we're done with this, we will be putting a lid on the box to seal them all in, so that they can all just be in here lovely, happily going. That's a cartographer. Does their skin randomize? Why do I have a cartographer in there? Y'all have seen me put every single... A visual glitch? Y'all have seen me put every single one in there. We didn't make no cartographers. He's a rich stonemason. He's a sculptor. That can happen with them zombifying. It happened to me too once. He makes maps carved and etched in stone. How many do you need? 80. I keep hearing the other stonemason. Where? How far away are they? I see why I keep hearing them. We're there. They're here. I could just take these guys. No. Those are my quartz traders. You, my little guy. Yeah, you right there. Yeah, I know you want it. Huh? Yeah? About Lil. Huh? Ah. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I think it's probably that these guys are like glitching out and trying to take these jobs. And so it like has to wait for them to like break away. Reset. Yep, there we go. I think you forgot to lock one in. No, he would have despawned by now if we did. My best friend ever. I think I want to start loading them. This way we can, well, we're in the big.
Keep it real.
Hi fWhip, do you have a favorite Rockstar Games game? Mine is Red Dead 1.
I don't really like Rockstar games typically. I actually haven't found a Rockstar game in a long time that I've enjoyed. I've never played Red Dead 1 though, so you know there's that. I don't know. I've never found a Rockstar video game that I've enjoyed. Like I really don't enjoy GTA. I think video games based around like modern combat and whatnot. Just, oh dang it, I forgot to turn that off. Well, they're gonna end up together. Oh, sorry. He'll sort himself out. Yes. Now we're grooving. Yeah, no, he's locked there. Okay. Hot dog or corn dog? Honestly, I can't say the last time I've had a corn dog. Did you pick up that job? You picked up one of those jobs that I broke. I'm so sorry. Okay, you go say hi to that guy. Okay. Played Red Dead last weekend. Anyways, found the game boring. I felt the game was definitely like, it's more of a leisure playthrough. Like you're playing for the story. You're not really playing for like go, 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 like a lot of modern games, which I appreciate. I actually do appreciate that they do that. That being said though, I think the story is pretty difficult to follow because the UI makes it so incredibly difficult to actually like function well in the game, and I think that makes it feel incredibly slow. Okay, you friendo, we're just gonna send you through. Oh, we actually already have one through. Okay, so everybody's ready to go. We'll be doing them in like batches of like 6 like this. I think that villager has no job. I definitely traded with him. No job. Well, yeah, the one at the... Did he not get a job? I also have no job. Oh, Hades. No job on the one by Undead Sausage. Okay, we'll just kill him. I thought he was a stonemason before. I could have sworn I traded with him. Oh well. Sorry, bud. You got a gerb? No gerb. Yeah, back in you go. That means I shouldn't be. If we will know because I will not restock an emerald in here. So if we're an emerald short on this to get that last one done, then we are. Then he did have a job. You didn't trade with him? Huh, well, my bad. All right, well. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. I think I can do 2 at once. Nope, he came back through. That's why you put smite on the axe. Smite on the axe is also smite 5 on a diamond axe can instant kill a zombie piglin. Which, if you can instant kill a zombie piglin, that means their alert mechanic does not happen. So you can take out zombie. If you can kill a zombie piglin in 1 hit before it won't scream and yell and tell all of its friends that you're an evil person that needs to be murdered. Here, 1 sec.
Keep it real.
What's your fave story mode based video game?
Honestly, right now, I think I'd say Cyberpunk 2077. I think that's up there. Diego, thank you so much for the donut, though. I appreciate it. Yeah, Cyberpunk 2077 is definitely up there. Expedition 33 is also up there. I would say my favorite that I played in recent years is one of those two. Well, this villager here should actually mean that we have 14. No, we'd have 12 minecarts in here. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Never mind. I'm off, apparently. No, because I put the one... Y'all, I think I did trade with that villager. He just did a little weird, goofy thing. I think you mean Daigo vibes. Daigo Veebs. Oh, no, there's only one more here. Okay, yeah, so that would be 14. Okay, no, y'all were right. We didn't trade with him. Do you enjoy Empires 1 or 2 more? I enjoyed Empire Season 1 more. So what you're saying is that I need to make an axe to make an assassination mission for my hardcore world? Yeah, obviously. Duh. Or you go true gamer status and you make a netherite spear, swoop in with your elytra going Mach 10 and just zoom right through them. What else do you need to do?
Pleased to meet you.
Diego vibes, Daigo vibes. Ego V best. I'm just kidding. Thank you so much for becoming a smarter dude. I appreciate it. Okay, yeah, so we're back on track on villagers. Yeah, I full on was a wreck at the end of Act 1 in Expedition 33. No spoilers, though, because it just got Game of the Year, so a lot of people are playing it for the first time now. But, yeah, dude. Expedition 33. Oh, that's not what I want to flip. I want to flip these levers. The Act 1 destroyed me. That one villager keeps morphing into different occupations. maybe he'll take a job now. It was nighttime, so you couldn't pick up a job. It's fine. Totally understandable. The way Expedition 33 made me cry so many times. Yeah, after the end of Act 1, I felt like I was ready for, you know, just my heart to be wrenched, destroyed, and torn apart, and, you know, all that good stuff. So I was more ready for it in the other ones, but in the other big reveals and things that happened throughout of it, but dang, that story was good, dude. I actually, like, took a day, like, almost 2 days off work just to play Expedition 33. I was so into it.
Pleased to meet you.
Happy holidays, smile.
Hey, Red Hoodie, thanks so much for the 6 months. I appreciate you. Thank you. So what's for dinner? I have no idea. We're going out for French food tonight, I believe. Get you right back there in the center of all the stone cutters. Don't want your face to be in the blade. Beef stroganoff? Ooh, that sounds good. I had a good steak burrito last night. My best friend! You have been traded with. I got Expedition 33 the other day and I haven't started yet, but I plan to play it over time. Good to know. I should be ready for tears. Yeah. Yeah, it's good though. It's, oh my god, it's so good. It's the story, the writing. The quality of writing in Expedition 33 is next level, dude. They did such a... For like a small dev team, I wouldn't really call them indie tip because they all came from AAA studios before forming their own studio. So I'm just going to call them a small dev team because I know indie is kind of contested for them. But for that to be the first game that studio produced, dude, what? Yeah, highly... If you enjoy Final Fantasy type games, because it's very much Final Fantasy JRPG combat style, if you enjoy those, oh, Expedition 33 I think is the best in the genre. It is also some very mature topics in it though, so if you are sensitive to certain topics and things, they do a good job of... I think they talk about things well, but they don't hide anything. And they definitely swear a lot. They are French, so, you know, makes sense. I find it wild that E33 was built off of YouTube tutorials. I actually didn't. I didn't know it was all YouTube tutorials, but I do, like, I've been seeing a bunch of people surfacing up like old Reddit posts that the E33 dev team was like asking for volunteers to help build out their tech demos so they could show to investors, and like then everybody who like featured in those demos was given credits and everything for it, so it's really cool. Did you say it won game of the year? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Expedition 33, I'm pretty sure won game of the year, right? Or it at least won in like multiple... It won multiple awards at it. It might not be specifically game of the year award, but I know it got many. Ow. One hit wonder, you reckon? Some people think no matter what they release next, people will compare it to Expedition 30. That is the folly of doing something right in the modern age. It won Game of the Year, yes. Okay, yeah, I thought it did. Yeah, 9 awards. Yeah, it killed it. How we doing, Jordan? But oh, you're a Mason. Yeah, I think the problem is that the same way that Baldur's Gate 3, that Larian Studios is releasing Divinity as their next game, no matter how good or bad the game is, it will 100% instantly be compared to Baldur's Gate 3. There's nothing you can do about it. It's just instantly going to be compared to Baldur's Gate 3 because everybody's going to say, Larian did this before, and this new one is either good, better, or worse than Baldur's Gate 3. There's even regardless of all of the other titles and things that they've maybe built in the past that weren't as good or whatever, like it's compared. No matter what you create nowadays, social media will compare it to your best thing you've ever done or to something that somebody else has done. You, sir, were a stonemason. I don't know where you got that hat. So yeah, no matter what happens, even if this is like the only thing that I'm blanking on the dev studio that made Expedition 33. I feel really bad. But even if that's the only thing that, if they release something else, even if it's really, really good, if it's not better than people's memory of Expedition 33, people are going to say it's terrible. That's just, unfortunately, the world we live in as far as the extremities of reviews and things. Like, look at Civ 7 is out right now. It's a pretty good game. It's a solid game. I actually like it a lot. I've been enjoying it since day one, and I've went into it with an open mind, and I'm not thinking about it in terms of how you played Civ 6 or Civ 5, which were amazing games. But you look into it from that realm, and then the Civ 7, when it released, people were saying that the game was terrible, it was awful, it was a huge, like, mess in the genre. Absolutely, like, why did the devs even make the game? But in reality, they were all trying to play it like they played Civ 5, which plays extremely differently in the core mechanics and all of that stuff, even though it's still a Civ title, but the new game plays completely different. Sure, it had some work it had to iron out when it came out, but it plays different. And I know if I were a dev, I would never want to make the same game twice. In the same way I make videos, I never make the same video twice. Every single time I'm changing something up in what I'm doing. And you'll see that a lot in dev studios and things, if they just want to try something because it could be really good. So the experimentation can lead to some amazing things. It can also unfortunately lead to a lot of fans saying that it's just trash and terrible and that everybody should be fired and blah blah blah. So yeah, I think the unfortunate realm is that no matter what the Expedition 33 dev team releases next, it'll be compared, like I said, to the memories that players had playing it, which is the same way that you get into like a lot of the big games like World of Warcraft. There's a die-hard community that says classic World of Warcraft is the best version of World of Warcraft there's ever been, and it's the most difficult and insane and challenging game out there, and that true World of Warcraft gamers play classic WoW because it's absurdly difficult. And they're all thinking of it when they were 12 or 13 years old, sitting at home after school, trying to play the game on a dial-up computer with 500 ms ping, where there weren't all the modern tools to help you through your rotations and people simulating what's the best damage you can get and blah, blah, blah. And then you also had, of your 40 people doing the raid fights back in the day, half of them probably were AFK and not doing anything. So when you get into it from that realm, it's a little bit different compared to modern stuff. But then you go into the classic WoW that's released nowadays, and people are clearing these entire raids that people said were the most difficult thing ever and used to take 6 hours to clear because it was so much coordination and everything. And now guilds are running through and doing them in 17 minutes. and that's it. Like, they're just nonstop holding W and running through the entire thing. And still people are out there being like, classic WoW is the most difficult, hardcore World of Warcraft ever. And it's like, no, no, it's actually not. But again, that's all just how people remember it. The same people with like Skyrim or Oblivion are the best games ever. It's like, they're good, but they don't really stand up compared to other modern ones unless you have that nostalgia bias towards it. Even the alpha Minecraft players that are out there talking about how amazing playing on alpha Minecraft is and how cool the game is, it's like, no, alpha Minecraft is really bad. Like, there's barely any redeeming qualities in alpha Minecraft. But I could rant about that stuff all day. I feel like I partially have a bias for it too, of being a content creator on the internet, of seeing people just say these stupid things about video games, but also they don't know any better, because a lot of that stuff the devs keep hidden behind the curtain, because they know if they share it there's going to be crazy outcry, or it's hard to convince people of certain things. So like there's a lot of information that I feel like I have in my brain from having the opportunity of talking to devs who are producing games and everything, that has really opened my eyes to like the process of creating games and the art style behind it and all that. And then also like there's a lot more to it than people, this mechanic sucks. It's not like they're easy to change, or it's usually like somebody up top was like, nope, I love that, it's staying in. Who the heck says that about Minecraft Alpha of all things? It was so ugly. Moira, there's an entire community on YouTube of content creators who only play Alpha Minecraft and talk about how it's the best building game ever. The funny part, there was even one a while ago who, if y'all saw Mogswamp's video where he was talking about the end update, a guy made a commentary video on Mogswamp's video talking about how Mog's idea for an end update was terrible and how that would ruin Minecraft and everything like that. And then I was looking at some of the dude's other videos, and all he does is talk about how bad modern Minecraft is and how alpha Minecraft is so much better. And it's like, bro, you haven't, like, you're playing a different game than modern Minecraft is when you're here playing alpha. Like, they're two different video games now. There's barely anything similar to them. I do know Mog ended up reaching out to that guy and chatting with him in a call and was able to sort it out. So that's why I'm not naming names. They had a adult conversation about it, as they should. Okay, friend. Let's get you through there. But yeah, I just thought all that stuff was pretty funny. He doesn't even have the end. Yeah, exactly. It's one of those where you get those people. It's either the we used to see this a lot with the mob vote, right? Where people would comment and talk about which mob they wanted to vote for and which mob should be added to Minecraft and all that stuff. And then like there were some big Twitch streamers that got involved in it. Like I'm pretty sure I saw like some of like the top Twitch streamers. I want to say I even saw like a clip from Asmongold about one of the mob votes talking about which mob should be added to Minecraft. Like bro has never streamed Minecraft in his entire life. His career as a content creator has never involved Minecraft, but they were making videos talking about what would be the best thing for Minecraft in the future when they don't even play the game, but they knew it was going to get clicks because they're a big name and obviously some of their fans play it. I wonder if by adult conversation there's lots of swearing. Nah, not all adult conversations need to involve swearing. Nah, adult conversation means being able to actually hear each other's reason. Sometimes I've heard the most adult conversations happen from 5-year-olds. Yeah, we're not gonna get into talking about Asmon. He's a interesting one in himself that we don't need to bring up. But just for a comment of like one of the big Twitch streamers jumping in on something just to be in the bandwagon. How's the monster tree going? It's grumbling. Oh, he's a librarian now. Wow, he keeps changing his job. Good on you. Keep going to school. Adult conversation means uncomfortable truth. I don't know if uncomfortable truth is there, but I feel like, I don't know. Shovel has a podcast, does he? Actually, swearing can be a sign of being childish. I don't agree with that. I think overuse of swear words could involve childish nature, but I don't think by default using swear words makes you childish. It's just language. I think more so, actually, people's response to somebody swearing can show being more childish than not. But also, if you're like swearing every other word you say, then I would definitely, like, that's childish. But it's all in context of how you use it. Like, I've always said that I'm family friendly when I'm streaming, but I'm not family friendly in life and everything like that. Like, I swear, I don't care. But like, as a content creator, it's smarter for me, especially as a Minecraft content creator, to not swear, because it's just cutting into part of my potential audience. So like, it's just a bad business decision to swear as a gaming content creator, unless you were trying to target that older. Like, as a Minecraft content creator, it's a stupid decision to swear in your content. Like, that's just pure how it is. And you can also say many, many things that are just as good without throwing a swear word in there. But anyways, adult conversation. I mean, that's just the ability to hear each other out and talk without somebody getting offended instantly, or somebody getting defensive instantly, or whatever it might be on there. It's just, which is crazy that that's like the standard nowadays. There's a lot of people who can't have conversations without getting offended at the first sentence that contradicts with what they believe in. Needs to be more about mature topics and how they're spoken about or handled. Nah, I think it's also the ability to just like give feedback or take feedback without being offended. I feel like adult conversation, all I really focus it with is that like two people are able to have a conversation where nobody, like, you can be offended, but it's not like verbally lashing out and getting defensive because you didn't agree with something the other person say. Like, it's like the ability to take feedback, and maybe you can say, I understand what you say, but I don't care. Like, that's fine. That's still an adult conversation. You don't have to take every feedback that the person's giving you and accept it as truth. Like, that's not what an adult conversation is, as much as some people like to think it is. But it's the ability to hear out the other person, have that conversation, and not get offended by having a conversation. Why would a cactus not grow in the Nether? It grows. I only put one down. Emotional intelligence. Yeah. Therapy is really good for developing that emotional intelligence. As someone from the UK, I can't tolerate how some people do tea. I don't know. It's kind of nice. You just throw it in the harbor and it's done. Almost slept through the whole night. The ability to actually listen is a lost art. A little bit. It'll be faster for you to use a boat to go through the Nether portal. I mean, yeah, it would be for me, but who cares? You think the harbor and the Boston Tea Party would have tasted good? Probably. It would be a little salty, so probably not. How'd you figure out how to make smaller pieces of big schematic? Is there a tutorial used? No. Area editor. Selection mode. I don't have an area selected, but you press that, go to advanced, and then it'll give you a list that'll be of all of your, it'll basically look like this, but without these things here. There'll be like an add selection. That's all you do. No need for a tutorial when all you gotta do is click around in the menu. What country have you enjoyed the most abroad? I sent him through... dang. I feel like it's depended on the activity I was going for. Like, I've had the opportunity to travel for, like, tourist things where I'm going around and, like, looking at things and doing that whole side of traveling. But then I've also had the opportunity to travel for, like, leisure, like going to a resort and just chilling and not doing anything for 3 or 4 days. Like, that's also lovely, too. So I'd say going to Italy has been really, really cool in terms of, like, tourist site visits and everything. I'd say my favorite city I've been to is probably Amsterdam. I feel like if I were to pick a city in Europe to live in, I feel like from what I have visited so far, I would absolutely love to live in Amsterdam. And then we're almost halfway through. We'll get through the 40 done. So we'll have an extra 3 after these guys. Okay, Hamilton. I haven't seen Hamilton yet, Liz. I'm sorry. I haven't been to France now. But like, yeah, like being in Italy on like out on the coast, like going up, we went to, I always say it wrong, but the American in me wants to say Cinque Terre, but I'm pretty sure it's like Cinque Terre. No job again, or is it just me? No, one of those is a villager and not a zombie villager. No, got George. Now, I definitely traded with him. Did I not trade with him again? I've been to the UK. Yeah, I've been to London twice now. I haven't been outside of London in the UK, though. Oh, he's going all the way. No, he's going right there. Perfect. He's traded with. And he went through. Great. Been anywhere in Asia? I have not had the opportunity yet. I really want to go to Japan. That's pretty high on the list. Nope. I also would love to go to just Southeast Asia in general. I don't really have a specific country, but I feel like just to be down there would... He's gone. No, actually, he might get turned. I think we're okay. If you had to pick one Asian destination, which would it be? I don't really know. I feel like I'd lean towards like some just cool tropical area in Southeast Asia. I feel like would be high up on my list. Well, whoever we send over, they're just going to get mobbed by zombies as soon as they drop in. So as long as we trade with them, we're good. So, yay. We already have one guy through, so we'll go through and move him. Go to the Greek Isles someday. One of my buddies just did his honeymoon there with his wife, and they loved it. Some of the photos were just absolutely awesome. Cool. I like that we can see him from here. We've got the angle. Where in the US are you from? I live in the Seattle area, so the northwest corner. Seattle has always seemed like a cool place to live. I love Seattle. I am a big fan of the Pacific Northwest. We should make sure this guy gets in there safely. Our non-zombie villager. We got to make sure he arrives. Make sure that my goof still works. Yep. It worked. Ow. There we go. We've got 26 villagers in so far. Redmond, Washington, the home of Minecraft Bedrock Edition. Also for the person who asked earlier. Boop. Yeah, Vancouver's a really cool city too. I used to go to Vancouver a lot in high school. For definitely totally... Oh, I don't want to fall in there. There comes another one, and he's in the pit. That's a death pit. We do not want to fall in the death pit. Yeah, I used to go to Vancouver a lot in high school. It was really fun because it was super cheap. That me and some buddies could scrounge together some cash and go and hang and have a good time. Here comes another one, straight down the track. Another Stonemason into the pit. Hey, everybody. Oh, we've got 2 villagers that are goofing up there. 4 villagers that are not 5. 5, they're all starting to change their jobs. They're just like, their textures are freaking out. Freaking out, man. Out of every series you've done, which is your favorite? This one. I would say multiplayer series, though. Probably Empire Season 1 or X-Life. X-Life was really cool just because it was the first time I felt that I was, like, in the big leagues. It was the first time that I had met like Lizzie and Joel and Joey and Shelby and just like that, the whole crew that I do a lot of SMPs with nowadays. That was the first time I met a lot of them. And so that forever is like a really, really special one for me, of just something that felt like X Life. I feel like is the one that like changed the course of where I was going on YouTube for a good while. I guess I could just like flip that from there. Excuse me. What are you doing right now, Villager Trading Halt? No, we're creating a mob switch in the Nether. We got 50 left to go. Legacy is always your favorite? Legacy was a good one. Yeah, we're creating another mob switch so that we can start the Cyberpunk City build without worrying about mobs everywhere. Empire's best series ever. Empire Season 1, I definitely agree on being a very, very good one. No! Why would you go that way? Thank you. Okay, we're gonna clear out the rest of those, and that'll be it. No! Thank you. Did like SOS. SOS, to me, I feel like is also a favorite, but it's always got a little bit of a damper on it for how it didn't perform super well in YouTube space. We traded with him? Good. No! Stop it! If we put the job blocks up where the villagers are, the problem with that is that if there's ever more villagers in there than we had job blocks, which there currently are a lot more villagers than we have job blocks, it would be a little, it'd be very inconsistent if our villager came out with a job or no job. Yep, we need one more. Loved SOS. Yeah, SOS for me, honestly, I thought was a really, really good series. I thought we did really, really well with it. I had so much fun working on it. I had so much fun as an admin for it. It definitely like scratched an itch that I didn't really know I had originally, of like being that like game show host type vibe of like creating challenges for everybody to go through. So I had a lot of fun with that. But yeah, it was rough because of how many hours I put into it versus how much it ended up like making off of just being in YouTube videos and whatnot. I ended up unfortunately at a bit of a loss for the series if I had just done something else, like focused on the hardcore world here instead. So that kind of puts a damper on it, but it was something that was really, really cool to be able to do. but I think it unfortunately was one that hurt the channel by doing. Okay, the next one we'll just send all the way, and then we can queue up 2 more traded, and then... What if we just leave him there? What's the harm that's gonna put 2 villagers in? Oh, we have a baby at the front now. I knew you would be so cool. He's so cool. You suck. No, you... Ah! He just didn't want to take his job in there. That's fine. Not a child. Is there anything you enjoy regardless of the outcome? Honestly, this series is getting to that point for me. Like, financially speaking, I should have started a new series probably a year ago. I think there's definitely a space for long-term series in YouTube, but not nearly to the extent that getting new single standalone videos type content is. Like, if you look at how a lot of like the huge, just like crazy trending creators nowadays are basically making like movie production each episode, but you only ever need to each video, but you only ever need to watch that one video to understand what's going on. It gets introduced in the beginning, it goes through, and it has some sense of finality, and then it's done. Like, that's kind of the way that YouTube is geared nowadays. I very much like to do episodic long-term content. For me, this is where I want to stay, but I also think it's not, I think it's dumb to not acknowledge that financially speaking and sub growth speaking and all of that, it is much smarter to do standalone content. Excuse you. Keep scooting your boot. We'll just let him go. I need to bring an empty shulker out here to bring all those minecarts back with us. I bet older series would get fewer views, fewer new viewers. Oh yeah. No, my subscriber growth is real bad right now. And it has been for like a year and a half. For a channel of my size. Smaller channels, if you're getting the subscriber growth I have, like if you're under 100k and you're getting the sub growth I have, like it's not bad. Like I'm gaining like 3,000 subs a month. Actually, I'm gaining like 5,000 subs a month, but I'm also losing like 2,000 subs a month just from older accounts getting churned and deleted or people unsubscribing and all that stuff. But yeah, so growing as a larger channel, like to get more subscribers nowadays, is really hard. It's weird. It seems like people are much more likely to subscribe to smaller channels, and they just assume larger channels will just show up in the recommended. Because it's something like 40% of my actual video viewers are people who are subscribed to my channel. Which is kind of nuts. Go, buddy, go. Go, buddy, go. Most people don't really click subscribe anymore. It's a trend in a lot of YouTube communities, it seems. Yeah. Well, it's because YouTube's algorithm of what they deliver to your home feed is much better. In terms of, if you enjoy somebody's content and you watch one of their videos and then you see in the recommended they have another video of that series in there, or whatever on their channel, you click it too, or even just the one. Next time they upload a video again, YouTube's just gonna send it to your home feed. There's no actual incentive for people to subscribe to channels nowadays like they're used to. Of the only way to see if there was a new fWhip video coming out was you had to be subscribed to my channel, and you would get the notification that the new video came out. You would get the whatever you want to say, like all of it. You would see everything. You'd get the notification. You'd blah blah blah. You're there. You're done. Yay yay yay! Cool video. It's here. Woohoo! Now you get all of that without any need to click the subscribe button. Just straight in notifications. Even if you like aren't like, I get notifications for people uploading videos to my phone because I have YouTube installed on there, and I have never subscribed to those people. I've watched one or two of their videos, and then I'm getting notifications now saying, hey, blah 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 uploaded a new video, check it out. I'm like, who? Oh, I watched them months ago. Some people just don't really think that they need to subscribe, which is true. You don't, because YouTube will just deliver the stuff for you anyways. But then the hard part is I get some people who comment on my videos be like, oh my God, I thought you stopped uploading. I haven't seen a video from you in months. And then it has the little asterisks of they're not subscribed to your channel, like, because I can see that on some people who comment if they have subscriptions public. And I'm like, no, duh, you didn't see it. It's because you're relying on the YouTube algorithm to tell you when a video came live, and the algorithm decided that I was no longer going to tell you when my videos went live. Oh, hey, buddy. I only bought one, right? I did. Twitch does the same thing, like so-and-so has a hype train. Never watched him. Dude, I do not like that Twitch will just give me gifted subs in channels that I've never watched. It's usually those channels that are like 3 viewers or something, and somebody comes in and drops like a 50 gift sub bomb. So like every single follower that they have of like the 30 followers that they have now has a gift sub. And then they just give them out to people in random who have watched that category before. So like I'll open up my Twitch and be like, you've been given a gifted sub to blah, 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 blah. And then like, that's just awkward, because it's like one time it was this really small Minecraft streamer who watches my stream every once in a while, and they came into the stream the next day being like, oh my God, fWhip, I didn't know you were lurking in my stream. That's so cool of you. I saw you got a gift sub last night. I just want to say thank you. I think you're lurking and weren't there. I'm like, and I had to just kind of be like, I've never watched your stream. No, can I get it? Yeah. It just creates awkward situations. But granted, it's much more of a unique thing for me as a content creator, of like people will know my name more likely than not, especially in the Minecraft space. All right, there's our last villager for today. Sick. A quickie. A quick trade. No, going through. Just no. No, stop hitting me. Stop hitting. Why are we hitting? I've been getting a lot of notes recently from creators who I've only seen shorts from and not subscribed to, and I don't really watch their long form content. It's a bit annoying. Yeah, I don't blame you. I've started getting notifications. Instagram's the worst. I've started getting notifications from people on Instagram. I don't use Instagram. I open Instagram, I post, I close Instagram. Once every 2 months, maybe 3 months. I am terrible about actually posting things to Instagram. Like, y'all know that about me. If you see my Instagram post history, sometimes there's like it's like feast or famine. Like, there'll be a lot in a week or two, and then I will be gone for 2 months and maybe 3 months. And then, yeah. Anyways, yeah, I keep getting notifications pushed to my phone from like, check out this new reel posted by blah, blah, insert celebrity name here. I'm like, well, why would I ever want a reel from that celebrity? who I don't even like. I don't care about celebrity drama or anything like that at all. Like, I just keep me out of it and keep me out of there, please. That's probably about the same. As someone who follows you on your Instagram, you're correct about your posting habits. Yeah. I know my strengths. Consistent posting on social media, not one of them. You finished the first stint in the Nether City and the creative save? Not completely. We still got that far building to finish working on.
Keep it real.
Good morning. Summer is summering today. 39 degrees down in house.
All right, I'm jealous. It's 10 degrees above freezing here, so it's not dumping rain today though. I will take that as a slight victory. Arcane Gaming, hope you're having a good one though. Twitch is as close to social media as I get. Good on you. fWhip needs an unpaid social media intern. Anybody want to be my unpaid social media intern? I offer great benefits if there are no benefits and there is no pay. And you do all the work. Huh? 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 But you can put it on your resume. Yeah. Yeah. I'm kidding. I was pretty good at posting on Twitter for quite a while, but I don't really do anything there. Will there be a stream Friday? Should be. If fWhip's Instagram became just boats, you know what happened. I've had worse jobs. What, you've paid them to work for them? Yeah, I just honestly what I need is somebody to just like I can like come up with the captions and post them. I just need somebody to like be like, all right, here's your pictures for today's post, to go up there and throw them up. I want to know. I don't know, just get in the Nether. Oh, we need to go get a... No, we'll send him through. Any spoiler to give at 500 likes? You want a 500 like spoiler? What? You think for the holiday season I'm gonna cheapen out and give a 50% off for a like spoiler? Ugh. Oh, we still have more to go, actually. Will there be a video tomorrow? Yep. Big old world tour coming tomorrow. 2.5 hours long. Yeah, you just go. Just go be a stonemason. Nobody in there, and I believe that is the last of the minecarts for that. Which we're down 2 emeralds. Over where we should technically be. No, yeah, because I would need... Well, I mean, technically we did extra, so we'll just go until the emeralds run out. Also, Wicked, thank you for the 30 months. Sorry, excuse me. It's fine. Okay, let's go get our minecarts. Thanks for hanging, Liz. You have a good one. Drive safe. We are officially halfway now with all of the zombie villager moving needed, with our last one going in right there. And now we have a pit of zombie villagers. Ah, it's looking good. Oh, they're taking up a good chunk of the mob cap. And inside of here, we've got our 40 minecarts. Lovely. Okay, so we can just empty all of these, put them back in here into the shulker we brought, and then we can do it all again. We're halfway. Woohoo! Nope. Do not fall in that. That is death. I don't think we'll hit 1K today. Yeah, we're only at 1,400 viewers today. So we didn't hit the algorithm which just pushed viewers up for us today. Villager moving around 1. It's going to lag for a sec. I think it's all the in and out on the dimensions that makes it go, ugh. How are you going to make the Nether more safe? What we've been doing the whole time so far on stream, Nellis. Does this have an on-off switch? It does not, because it does not need one. In terms of we're not chunk loading it, so it's only the region right within 128 blocks of our tree. So anything outside of 128 blocks away from the tree. You can see all of these guys in here. We come out here, you're still seeing all of the mobs and everything because we're not done yet. So there's still the striders are neutral mobs, so they don't count towards it, but you should still see 40 mobs out here. If we were to count everything, you'd see 40 hostile mobs spawn in here throughout, like that's, or 30 because we have 40 in there already. So so already, like, you can see hoglins up there still, but when we're done with that, there'll be no more anywhere in here. That being said, though, the good news is that, well, we can actually test right now. Well, yeah, there's still wither skelly spawning. It does look like it is impacting the rates here a little bit. But if we take my chunk render distance down to, let's just say 16, because now the tree is no longer loaded, so those chunks aren't loaded at all, which means we should, yeah, we're seeing more wither skeletons end up down at the bottom. Should be. Maybe we need to go a little bit lower. So I don't know if it's the render distance or simulation distance or what, but yeah. Okay, so if we go down to 12 chunks, the wither skelly farm starts pumping out wither skellies. Look at all of them. So we will have to drop our render distance when we come in here for experience, but I don't really mind. There are some ways to set up hotkeys to increase and lower your render distance, so we can just do that. This is what I was talking about earlier, though. For anybody who heard me blabbing, we got to fix that. I'm curious if there's like a trap door that's been left open or something. Like, how did that guy live, but the rest of these died? I don't understand. There's not a button or anything missing. I feel like what it potentially was. No, nothing's missing in there. Nothing in there. You're good. You're good. Oh, well, that's not supposed to be there. Do blazes? No, he would be shooting. I feel like maybe it's like a skeleton is spawning over here and shooting at them, but then these guys would be dead too. I don't know. Let's go rebuild them though. Let's go get some iron. Actually, I need to go drop these minecarts back off in the overworld, and then we'll go do that. Literally went and murdered like 130 skellies to get bone blocks. Gas, the mob switch will remove gas. That's the main purpose of it. Ow. we'll leave those in there for now. And that can just be in there too. All right, we need to go get a good amount of pumpkins that we can carve. We need a few dummy... Oh, gee. That thing scared me. No. I don't think ghast shoot iron golems, and also there shouldn't be anywhere they can spawn. And I don't know how a mob would have spawned on that outside edge anyways, unless it happened while I was coming, like, in. And it briefly was loaded, so I don't know. Did I have Voxy turned off? No, Voxy is on. Weird. I don't know how many I need. I'm assuming it's more than a stack, though. Just make a simple pressure wither skeleton farm. You get double chests of bone meal fast. Honestly, if you just need bones, just make a bone, like a moss farm, and turn it into bone meal. Takes like 45 minutes. It's way faster than wither skelly farm. Put a button under the iron golems. They couldn't spawn there. From the video I watched on it, said that wasn't necessary. I don't know. Y'all think it's necessary? I also need some dummy blocks. Yeah, that dirt will do. We need to do a stream soon and just clear out my ender chest. My ender chest, as much as somebody said earlier that it's so organized, I'm over here being like, my ender chest is a mess. It's a mess. It's a mess. It's a mess. 1 second. What do you think about Minecraft? Found this cool new game with blocks and stuff. Super cool. I think it might be a big deal someday. Hey, we found a time traveler. No, I mean, Minecraft is chill. I wish it had a little bit more craft, but the mining part's pretty good. Okay, so let's come over here real quick. We'll do the upper level first. Yeah, it could be him, but you think he'd be shooting. I don't know if they... I don't know. Anyways, we needed the block of dirt so that we can do that. And then I also need this. That'll plop him in there and he should be good. Back in there. No, I have to... maybe? How many blocks do I have down there? I only have 2. It's going to be more painful than I thought. Oh, that really sucks losing iron golems then. That's going to be a problem. Reason being is that the floor... Well, I guess I could break this... No, because I'd have to break a... I probably should have done these from the bottom first, but I'm... Anyways. You'd rather use a chestplate than wings in the Nether? If I'm ever feet on the ground, chestplate is on. Otherwise, you are risking death. Always, always, always. If you are feet on the ground, you wear your chestplate. so the issue coming in here is, oh, the iron golem won't fall. Haha. Please tell me this works. It does. He just got a little bonky. We need to replace buttons up there. No, we don't. Haha. Haha. I'm in the middle. I want to be in the middle. All right, buddy. Little head bonk. No, that's fine. Nope, that's not fine. Can I do it from the side? It does work. Wow. I thought for some reason it had to be from the front. I'll take those. Those aren't used, so that wouldn't be where the guys are coming in from, I think. Maybe. No, if I close those, that would definitely make it spawnable. I almost fell. I would have instant died. Just instant, just death. World over. I don't know why this is making me think so much on how to do this. I feel like I'm so like, don't mess this up, when in reality all I'm doing is placing like 5 blocks. Isn't it easier to spawn a golem with the blocks flat? Jewel, this is why I like having you around. This is why I like having you around in the community. Nope, that's not how you do it. I forgot you can do it sideways. So you don't want to pull a sausage and accidentally bop a golem. That's also a true statement. Okay, so that now should be running. I kind of want to run it for a minute and just like watch these guys. Like, I'm very curious to see what's killing them. Like, if I come into here, we turn the farm on. See all of our minecarts going out. Anything like hurting them? Because it was both layers. So part of me is like, did a wither skeleton like somehow jump this gap or something like that? Like, is there a gap that they could somehow jump through to there? Maybe? Like, I could put an extra layer of slabs on that for a 3 tall. But I don't know. Because I'd love to figure it out. This farm is crazy. Yeah, it's pretty nuts. I love it. We're out here. Might as well repair. Blaze that spawn and flew in? Maybe. You think there would have been fire then? Do you ever feel the need to go like old school mining and caving for iron and stuff, even though you have all the farms you'll ever need? I like to, and that's why I also like to include ores in my build sometimes, because you can't get those from a farm. So I try and make sure that I'm still experiencing all of Minecraft. That's why I still do a lot of my tree chopping manual, even though we have the tree farms. I still like to go chop trees down. I don't want to be playing in Minecraft world where basically I'm dependent on collecting bone meal. It's kind of funny how much endgame Minecraft is purely just reliant on how much bone meal you can collect.
Keep it real.
Oh, we have that guy there too. Okay. Who was that? Hypno, thank you so much for the raid, dude. Welcome on in, folks. Hi. This is my wither skeleton farm. We're just repairing some tools up real quick. Hope y'all are doing well today. If you haven't seen this thing, it's called the Whiskey Train. I did not design it myself, but boy, oh boy, do I love it. And it is absolutely hilarious. This is the most absurd wither skeleton farm ever in Minecraft. Maybe not, but I like to think that it is because it's so good. Well, I hope y'all had a good one. What were you up to on stream today? Let's throw those in there. We don't need any of those. Get rid of the rest of those guys because we can. Oh, you know, I probably want to repair my magical flint and steel. Oh, well. I missed. Misclicked. That's okay. Boop, boop. Hey, have a great stream. Hey, thanks so much. Appreciate it. I know probably raiding and running, so all good. Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate y'all. What would bears be without bees? Ears. True. Which, honestly, if an ear of that scale could be more terrifying than a bear of that scale. Especially if it still had the same abilities as a bear. Just saying. Okay, the rest of this iron, I'm just gonna, yeah, we'll just leave it all out in here for when we're doing more building out in this point, because we still have a lot more to do here. We have a whole extra layer to throw on this farm still, which is just, it's so overkill that I'm just not even bothering. Look at all that light blue glass, though. It was Hermitcraft base prep. Nice. Nice. We've been doing a little bit of prep out here. I want to double check, make sure all these iron golems lived. Actually, nope, not me. Thank you. Do you attack iron golem? Do blazes attack iron golems is the question, because all of these iron golems in here were dead, which was a wee bit of a problem. Nobody else in the farm has died anywhere. How do you find London when you were last there? Last time I was there was for the Minecraft movie premiere, and it was really cool. Like, that was just such a cool experience. But I didn't really get to do much in London itself. But the first time I was there, we did a decent amount of sightseeing and touring and whatnot, and that was in like November, December, the year before. I think early December, can't exactly remember. But it was really fun. I had an absolutely fantastic time. Yep, we still need more mobs. The other project we're working on today, outside of repairing tools, is we are building a mob switch inside of this big old tree I made here in the Nether. Fire tick is turned off in the world for people who are like, how is wood logs down next to the bottom? But we're building a localized mob switch so that we can create the lore of the world that this tree is keeping this part of the Nether safe. And this is the actual functionality of, we have currently 40 zombie villagers in here, and we need to get 70 minimum, and they will take up the entire hostile mob cap. Killing a gas feels weird now? Why? Oh, because there's happy ones. Yeah, do happy gas mean that gas in the Nether are just not happy and therefore they're lashing out to you, and it's actually they just need somebody to acknowledge that they might have mental health issues and that's making them struggle to be a part of society, and it's just overall really difficult for them, and then they're just lashing out because nobody's giving them a chance? Is that what's up with gas? No! Oh, actually, no, 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 no. Don't kill him. Don't kill him. Don't kill him. Don't kill him. Don't. Stop. Thank you. Regular gas just need a hug. Yeah, they need a hug, and they need somebody to acknowledge them and help them through whatever they're dealing with. It's true. Okay, you can murder him now. Thanks. I'd be kind of mad if I was stuck in literal hell. I probably would not be a happy camper either. Nether gas or gas born in the 90s? I don't know. I think, dude, again, I forgot that part again. No, not that, no. He needs a job first before you zombie him. I don't know, man. I feel like there's mental health issues in every single generation. It's just there's more being pointed out nowadays. There's more knowledge to be able to show what is the problem. This guy loves unemployment. I'm giving them jobs. What's going on? What do you mean I love unemployment? I'm trying to give him a gerb. He won't take a gerb when he's literally in the gerb lurk. It's fine. Will there be a video tomorrow? Yep, world tour coming out tomorrow. We are officially 4 years in the hardcore world, and we're on day 12,127. So, new world tour coming out tomorrow, showcasing literally everything I have done in the 4 years of this world. And that video is going to be 2 hours, 31 minutes, and 42 seconds. So mark your calendars. Bed gave me a jump scare. Yeah, that's fine. You kill all the guys that get jobs? I'm not murdering anybody. I haven't murdered it. Actually, I have murdered a few because I've actually only murdered ones that did not get jobs, to be fair. That's our last adult villager. Okay, that's our stopping point. Once we get these guys through. We lost 2 villagers due to improper job applications. You can just go through, buddy. Yeah. Looking forward to the long video. Yeah, I figured if anybody's got to travel or anything of that sorts, you can just always save this one for when you're getting on plane, trains, automobiles. And you'll have a great one to watch over the holidays. Can't wait to see it in 3 sessions. Everything about dying in this world and what we do if it happened. No, I'm not really thoughts of death fWhip right now. But no, I've decided that this is my last hardcore world. We're gonna take this one for as long as we possibly can, but after this, I'm gonna be going into good old-fashioned survival. And I'm gonna make a data pack that scales up biomes to being 4 times their size, which is right in the middle of regular biomes and large biomes. If you are familiar with large biomes, it makes everything in your overworld 8 times the size, stretching outwards, which is a little too far, but it does give some really, really epic looking landscapes of just huge biomes spanning everywhere. Where my big kind of like issue I get with Minecraft a lot of the times is that biomes are a little small, especially when you get to like temperature edges of biomes. It gets they can get a little kind of funky looking. So if you scale up your biomes, you can also scale up rivers and all of that, so then rivers are wider and everything's more grand. And it Minecraft, I think the biome sizing, oh, I thought I sent him. Oh, oh, he's off on his own. Okay, I don't need to help him. Rude. Knocking me into the lava. What a loser. That is a noisy pit of zombie villagers. I think that's noisier than shulkers. Okay, there we have the last adult villager coming in, and the pit now is almost a consistent mass of zombies. That's great. There was only 3 more in there, though, before we ran out, unfortunately. And back in the overworld, we only have children who are not ready for gerbs. We gotta wait until we can do the rest. Bummer. Okay, well, we've got 35 left to go. That's, well, it's 9, 18, 27, 8, 9, 30. Well, 31 left to go. Okay, sweet. We're getting through it, and we got a lot of bricks to show for it. And adults! Just kidding, we can do one more! No, 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 no. Don't waste him. Don't waste him. Okay, that worked. Ah, I love this part. Do you want a job? I know it's lunchtime, but do you want a job? I've only been here for almost 3 hours trying to move villagers into the Nether. Ah, a Stonemason, an excellent choice, good sir. Wait, did I turned that off? Okay. Ah, he was 2 hits away. We almost lost him. He's all confused now. He's like, where am I going? Sparts, do you have... Oh, that's a YouTube account and a Twitch account. I was like, do you have just 2 people in Twitch chat? No. 1 per each. Ooh. Agent Zufari, hope the surgery goes well, my friend. Alrighty. There we have our liquid mass of... a lot of villagers. I don't know how much. That's math. Math is hard. But we're getting there. Our nether is becoming safer 1 grumble at a time. 44? Are we up to 44 now? Right, we did 40 and there's 4 in there. That does mean 44. 44, 44, 44. I am back at 20 chunks. I really hate that Distant Horizons doesn't really work in the Nether. It kind of, like, it's loaded in, but the fog is just like a wall that makes it so you can't really see that far, but that's okay. This is my Nether. You're not allowed here. What do you got? Any chance? No chance. Bleh. Bleh. Oh tree, oh tree, oh nether tree, oh nether tree. I can't remember the rest of the words. Have you considered mouse streaks? It's one of the best quality of life mods. I used to use it, and then I got comments of people saying that doesn't look like vanilla in my videos because it adds a lot of extra functionality that I end up actually just removing it. And I don't feel like I'm missing anything. Ow, thanks, sausage. Always with the butt taps as we go by. Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah, throw them carrots around. Get more baby villagers. We need more stonemasons.
Pleased to meet you.
22 months. Woohoo. Almost 2 years on YouTube as well. _ fWhip.
Blooded Eyes, thank you so much for the 22 months. I really appreciate you. We got a baby? We got a baby! The child. He's shy. The child. If fWhip, so glad to watch stream. Welcome on in. What a fine work your nether tree is. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I haven't been recording that. Whatever. It's fine. It's just totally fine. Don't care. It's not going to bother me at all when I'm trying to edit the video. I'll show you what I've been doing, though. It's not a spoiler. It's just a preview. It's different. This is the nether tree. This is what we'll be building for those who haven't seen it. Just for a quick little bit. I've been working under here. I've got the rest of these like beams figured out for the most part. I want to add some extra piping and stuff in between it. And I'm trying to figure out what block I want to use up there. But it's going to extend back over to here. So it kind of is like whole thing is like lifted up above so then we could theoretically continue the street along that way, finish this off to the back side and like give like a big facade for it. But yeah, so I got all these big cool beams. I'm making it large enough that like you can still like swoop down and fly through pretty simply, so you're not like losing too much. I do want to figure out how to get a minecart going through it. That's one thing that I haven't been too good at. Actually, I'm in between right now. Part of me, sorry, squeaky Mike's arm. I need to get some WD-40 on this thing or something. Part of me wants to create some sort of a transit system where I can just like sit on a cart and it'll take me to the nether places that I want to go. But then also part of me kind of loves we just have these like little entrances, then we walk out and we can walk through the nether city to get there. Because I think that gives like a freer experience. And then honestly, like I'll probably just elytra around. Minecarts really aren't that fast, even if you're only powered rails. So yeah, I think we'll probably just keep it a flying. I think I'm making a decision. Executive decision right there. But yeah, this is what we're making. It's getting there. I'm really enjoying it. It's really, really fun. I did do this guy this morning. Just trinket. Not plural, just trinket. Because it was an odd number and trinkets with an S is an even number. Yeah, I'm still working this guy out. I haven't done much more beyond what we did on stream we did all of this on stream on Monday. Doing some stuff. Well, maybe I'll be back in here on Friday. I'm not too sure. I haven't really decided what I want to do on Friday for stream yet, but that's gonna wrap up today because I got some other stuff I got to do before I go visit some fam tonight and have a good old Christmas dinner with the fam. So thank you so much everybody for hanging today. I really do appreciate it. Thank you. Y'all been absolutely amazing. We will share the love and continue on with another raid over on the Twitch side. And who do we know that is live right now? I know that's playing Minecraft right now. Oh, Gem is claiming to be a passenger princess playing Phasmo right now. So we'll go ahead and raid Phasmo. So you all can go enjoy some Phasmo vibes for the Christmas holiday. Because that's exactly what you want on for a Christmas holiday, right? Anyways, thank you so very much for hanging. Really do appreciate you all. Thanks so much for spending your afternoon, evening, morning, night, whatever's with me today. I really do appreciate it. And I'll catch you on the flip side. Bye.